What's up guys, and welcome back with some more Honkai Impact 3rd, and today we are checking out Honkai Chronicles Kiana Kaslana. We had just finished chapter 25, one of the best chapters in the game, honestly. Like, that chapter was a banger, dude. Super emotional, the pacing in it was really good. I mean, if you're here, you obviously already know the spoilers about chapter 25. You know, the whole Himiko thing, the Hershura domination. It was just, the fight scene was great. Like, everything was just so well done. And then the cutscene at the end with the animation, which I have my reaction to that on the channel if you haven't checked that out, was just beautiful. So, excellent job by freaking mihoyo. I mean, hoyoverse. Honkai Impact 3rd, you know. Y'all did your thing with this. So yeah, we're gonna check out this Chronicles video right now. So as always, if you enjoy this video, be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe. All that good stuff is greatly appreciated. We're trying to hit that 4,000 subscriber mark, so any support helps out a bunch. And hit that notification bell also. So, let's get straight into this video, shall we? Let's do it. Let me hear that voice. Is it gonna be the dude with the deep voice or the other guy?
A few years after the second eruption in 2000,
deep
a
voice.
girl came into this imperfect world in an experiment pod. She had no name, only a cold serial number, K423.
Yes.
K423 was created by Otto via splicing Kiana Kaslana's genes, and that from Siren, the Hershur of the Void, together. The Hershur core attained consciousness in the new body, and she was expected to become a human with Hershur powers. In 2007, Siegfried Kaslana attempted to abduct K423.
The homie Siegfried, goated character, by the way. If you haven't read the Honkai manga, you know, Second Eruption and stuff, read it. It's very, very good, okay? I just want to put that out there. Siegfried deserves his flowers, okay? He does. I gotta give him the respect he deserves.
In secret,
anyways.
But was intercepted by Schicksal in his escape. His biological daughter went missing afterward. Siegfried adopted K423 and raised her as his own, but was unwilling to name her after his own daughter. That was until one day, to protect the injured Siegfried, K423 took up arms to confront a Honkai beast in his place. The tender soul defied fate for the first time in order to protect her loved one. Touched by her action, Siegfried decided to name her Kiana Kaslana. He made a promise to her. As the descendants of House Kaslana, it was an honored tradition for them to fight for their loved ones. On this day, the girl received her name from her father, and she set foot on a path deviating from her written fate. However, fate had other plans. In 2010, the latent Hershur persona awoke. Blazes of anger scorched the world that had just opened up to her. To protect
and this
Kiana,
is when it gets really bad.
Used Judgment of Shamash to suppress the Hershur of the Void, but as a result, he was severely injured.
Man's arm.
Siegfried realized that he would inevitably rouse the Hershur persona again. To protect Kiana, he left her. The girl
went to go get the milk.
Love. Those who loved her could do anything for her. But in the girl's eyes, it was her very existence that brought them endless sufferings and miseries. Nevertheless, she did not forget the promise with her father and continued to believe in the good of the world. In the Honkai-stricken Nagazora, when Raiden Mei, who had become the Hershur of Thunder, turned against her, Kiana still reached out to her. When they were fleeing Nagazora, Himiko rescued Kiana and Mei and took them to Saint Freya. Kiana's troubled fate was...
It's so crazy, like, if I could just say real quick also, like, I'll be pausing at certain points and giving some input, of course, it's a reaction. It's crazy, like, how Kiana's and Mei's characters have, like, developed so much since then, you know? From the day that Kiana and, like, Nagazora ended up saving Mei and everything. Like, they have both just been through so much. I mean, I know everybody has been through so much in this game, obviously. It's just excellent character development and things that bothered them before. It doesn't bother them now, and just how much, like, mentally stronger, not even only, like, physically stronger, but just, like, mentally stronger that these characters have gotten is just insane, you know? It just feels very rewarding. That's what I was saying during the chapter 25 stream. Just feels so rewarding to see just how they've progressed through the good, through the bad moments, everything. So great writing once again.
Finally calmed for a brief moment. On the campus, she met friends who were like family and made the solemn vow to fight for all that is beautiful in the world. She wanted to stay, but a cruel twist would soon break her hopes.
Here we go.
dark seeds germinated in the shadow of the peaceful
Siren.
years. The other sentience inside her preyed on all
The
the
camera
good in her
angles
life
for whatever
once
reason.
more by encroaching on her cognition and her dreams. It was Kiana's pining for a mother's love that made her awakening possible. She created illusions to make Kiana believe that she saved her mother from sacrificing herself to end the second eruption. When she realized the great joy she experienced was elusive, she broke down and let the Hersher persona take over. Being taken to the Schicksal HQ by Fu Hua, she was confined in the same bleak experiment pod, just as when she was born. Only this
By
time,
none other than Auto
who witnessed
Apocalypse.
her rebirth, wished to see the Hersher of the Void return. Just as Otto expected, the St. Freya group revolted and attacked the Schicksal HQ with anti-entropy to rescue Kiana. In
And they
fact,
had to bring out
he
the big
wanted them
guns.
to gamble everything for Kiana. Their deep love and the ensuing sacrifices would stimulate Kiana's emotions to help her overcome the Hersher persona, so she could become a human with Hersher powers. The Hersher of the Void achieved complete awakening and pulverized St.
Man, I remember the first time I saw this,
in a display of power.
I was just in awe.
In the end, to save Kiana, Himeko donned the Godsbane battle suit for Million Night.
Had to give me goosebumps again, dude.
She defeated Hersher of the Void and injected the Spear of Destiny, a Honkai neutralizing serum, into Kiana.
I just noticed she does like the same type of swing, like Kiana in chapter 25 in that cutscene, in the animation that we recently saw, right? She does that same swing that Himiko did at the end, right? Like that we just saw right there. That crazy swing. This right here. I can get it.
Himeko donned the
Yeah, that swing right there, right? I'm pretty sure it's pretty similar.
battle suit for Million Night, Eclipse. She defeated Hersher of the Void and injected the Spear of Destiny, a Honkai neutralizing serum, into Kiana at the expense of her life. Himeko fell into the imaginary space.
And apparently, something I didn't know is people thought she was alive, like, for a long time since, you know, they had to wait for the next chapters in the game, which I haven't
Kiana
had
might be
to
a
since I'm
Hersher,
newer to the game
but
still.
her friends and teachers still
Even though
loved
I'm finally
her
catching
and
up.
believed in her as much. Yet their goodwill was too heavy to bear. Kiana wandered in Ark City after waking up from the nightmare. Honkai beasts and zombies hunted her.
Yeah, Ark City was the real depressing days for Kiana too. Those are the real sad boy hours. Ark City was a rough time, definitely.
The whispers of the Hersher tortured her. She wanted to run, but had nowhere to run. Those pains and sufferings are predestined. She was test subject K423, the vessel of a Hersher, and the root cause of the world's and her loved ones' miseries. Would the world be a better place had she died? When Kiana was prepared to die,
And then
the
yeah,
Hersher
Fu Hua
inside,
saved her.
Fu Hua's sentience in her mind stopped her and the Hersher from reviving. Kiana finally remembered that Himeko sacrificed herself to save her because, as her teacher, Himeko believed in her potential to change the world. Kiana snapped out of grief and loss. To repay Himeko's faith, she will continue fighting her ill fate. With Fu Hua's help, Kiana learned how to contain the Hersher persona and utilize Hersher powers. She became a rogue hero that fought to save Ark City from destruction.
Oh yeah, this
Kiana
scene.
discovered that the Honkai disasters plaguing Ark City were not related to the Hersher of the Void. They were the work of a shady organization known as the World Serpent. All
Gotta
traces
love them,
pointed
right?
to a dreadful
Gotta love the
ploy,
World Serpent.
Project Stigma. The catastrophe caused by it would level Ark City to the ground. Kiana must transfer the Honkai bomb planted by World Serpent to save Ark City. She made it. Even though the Hersher persona and Honkai were eating her away, she did not fail Himeko. To change this imperfect world, she became the meteor that ripped Ark City's darkness open and propelled the bomb out of the atmosphere, which rewrote the cruel fate of this city. The unconscious Kiana was taken to the Schicksal North
By
African lab
Durandal.
by Durandal.
They say
Otto knew
Durandal.
that
I say
Kiana
Durandal.
would harness Hersher powers to activate the second divine key. Sick of being manipulated, she broke out from the lab and escaped Kevin's pursuit under Fuha's cover.
Ah, yes, kidding.
Kiana returned to the ruins of Nagazora. She was ready to meet her end in the place where she first met everyone she cared about. She knew she had little time left as the Honkai core continued to corrupt her. To bring back Kiana, Mei set foot in Nagazora. Kiana had not stopped imagining how she would reunite with her friends once. Yet she could not seize the chance when it finally came.
Oh yeah, this is where this
Honkai
starts
was
to build
growing
up
thick
to the fight between those two. Right, yeah. I'm remembering now. Yeah. I just had to think about it for a second. Okay, and I'm like, yeah, I know where we are right now. Yeah, this leads up to that cracked out, sad fight that sort of is like that Naruto fight. You know, spoilers for base Naruto, not Shippuden, of when freaking Sasuke and Naruto, Jesus, fought each other on top of that building, like the fencing up there and stuff, and yeah, it's very similar to that.
She had to step forward to protect the world and her friends, even if it would cost her her life. She had always been like this. She would laugh off the worst injuries. She saved the world, saved everyone, but kept the pain to herself. She was killing herself to
Yeah, this is
protect
when
the
she
good
couldn't
in
even
the
taste
world.
food anymore, huh?
But she had forgotten that she also meant the whole world to her loved ones. To save Kiana, Mei made a pact with Kevin. A new gem of conquest solidified in her body. She became the Hersher of Thunder again and joined
Yep,
World
yes,
Serpent
sir.
by choice. Mei knew her best friend would never accept her choice, but she could not create a future for
Them
her
heels
dearest
go crazy.
if she held on to her past.
Looking like some stilts.
After Mei left, Kiana and Bronya went to Mount Taishuan to find the ways of mastering
Yeah, and we found
Hersher powers
out all the
recorded by
Fuhua lore like crazy.
without knowing the Hersher of Sentience had already woken. In the illusion created by the Hersher of Sentience, Fuhua's lonely life, bound by her mission, flashed
Okay,
before
music.
his eyes. Fuhua planned to sacrifice herself again to seal the Hersher of Sentience.
And Kiana said,
could not accept a fate.
No,
in
no,
exchange
no,
their
not
lives
losing
for
another
greater
one.
Good. It was Himeko's. It was Mei's. It was Fuhua's. It was hers once. And it was not the happiness they wanted. To end this wretched story the way they truly wanted, Kiana stopped fighting alone. She chose to believe in her friends. In the theater of domination, built by the Legion Hersher, she confronted her fate for the last time. She accepted her fate and who she was. She and the Hersher of the Void were both continuations of Siren's persona. The Hersher of the Void was Siren's hatred toward the world manifested. She was the other possibility, born from Siren's desire for love. The countless hearts that loved and helped her made this possibility a reality, turning her from test subject K423 into a Valkyrie who fights for all that is beautiful in the world, into Kiana Kaslana, who leads everyone forward.
Yeah, that swing.
As for
Do
where
the
her
swing.
path leads
Yes,
to,
sir.
We will soon find out.
Yes, sir. Oh, there you have it. The perfect recap. And now we have the Hersher of Flamesion. Hell yeah, dude. That was good. Good recap. Good recap. Very good, very solid Honkai Chronicle. Y'all already know the deal. Shout out to Honkai Impact 3rd for that. But yeah, it's crazy. Kiana, very, very good protagonist character, I have to say. I know like a lot of people, I know they said in the beginning of the game, like they didn't really care about her and stuff like that, but I definitely do at this point. Like, I always did, but as time went on, like you did more and more and more. You really like learn to care about this character and what she's going through. You know? So just very, very solid recap video for that. And I can't wait to, you know, play the rest of the game. I mean, I'm almost in the like, I'm about to be in the range of where, like, I'm in the current chapters, right? Chapter 26 is coming up, so that means I'm not too far. What are we on right now? Chapter 28 or something? I feel like we're on chapter 28 or 29, like, of where the game's currently at. So I'm pretty close. That's crazy. I'm finally here. You know, it's been a long time coming. You know, we've been getting through the chapters, and we still got Elysium Realm to do too. But it's cool. But yeah, I mean, you guys let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I mean, the Honkai community, I always say, you guys have been amazing to me. You guys are awesome, super positive, super supportive, you know. It's been really great to, like, play this game and enjoy it with you guys, whether it's been your first time seeing it or you're, like, a veteran at this game and been playing it for years and you've been enjoying the content here. Like, every viewer, every like, every comment, it helps genuinely so much. So just thank you. Honestly, thank you guys. But other than that, be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hit the notification bell. If you'd like to become a member on the channel, you know, you get some emotes, helps the channel grow. That's appreciated too. Discord server, description box below. If you want to follow me on Twitter, description box below also. And other than that, expect some more Honkai content very soon. We got some other stuff that we could react to, so we should be doing the Honkai concert live this week. I'll be doing that, so stay tuned for that also. It'll be a fun time. But yeah, appreciate y'all, love y'all, stay safe, and as I always say, don't do crack.
Be sure to subscribe to the Special K Experience if you enjoyed this video. If not, you're going to Femboy IHOP.